Okay, looks like we are recording, so I guess it's time to get things started. I'm just gonna say this first and foremost. If this camera cut off again, honey, I'm just gonna call it that, honey. I am so irritated right now. I've been trying to record this video and my camera has shut off at least 4 to 5 times, and I can't do it no more. But I guess on my hair, she look all right, and with that actually sitting there like this frames. And I had to have them, sis. All 5 of them. Here, I just had, we're gonna discontinue it, but I had to pick up their book of shadows, honey. Color grade makes cheap fan, expensive breeze, good times. Why so serious? I feel as if I wanted to update you all on where I have been, what's been going on behind the scenes. So first off, I want to say if you all are a returning subscriber, I want to say thank you for being subscribed to the channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you all also give this video a thumbs up if you like this type of content. I know it's not the most positive video, but they are open and they are honest, and many of you all do like this type of video, so as long as the situation calls for it, we'll continue to bring them. Hopefully we don't have to do another one anytime soon. But basically, if you are used to being on my channel, whether that be YouTube, Instagram, things like that, you all understand that this part right here, it's not part of my normal routine. But the past, I'm gonna say more than a month, probably like the past 2 months, have been an emotional roller coaster, honey. My feelings have been all over the place. I've just been trying to get things settled. And the biggest and main issue that I've been having is the fact that you all know I was scheduled to get my 3rd surgery on my ankle. And unfortunately, no. It did not go down. I did receive a different treatment. I'm not sure if I want to go 100% into everything that was going on behind the scenes with the insurance company. It's just basically, I was scheduled for an ankle replacement, but after getting a second opinion, talking to different specialists who, you know, specialize in that particular surgery, not just orthodontics as a whole, I've basically been told that it's not really a good option for me because with me being so young and being so active, instead of getting the average 15-year expectancy on such a surgery, I'm only expected to get about 5, and it's like, who wants to spend a year healing, going through physical therapy, only to get an implant that's only going to last 5 years? And it's just been hard to process that. Although I've been researching, although I've been looking, I've been healing, I've been trying my best to hold on to as much flexibility and mobility that I have, it seems like I've hit the wall, and it's to the point where my only options truly are now is to just live and deal with the pain or get a complete ankle fusion, which would restrict me. It would completely, I mean, if you're fusing all the bones in the ankle, I would no longer be able to bend or move my ankle. And that's hard. The idea of knowing with such an operation, it's a pretty good chance I'll never run again. My ability to dance is going to be extremely restricted considering the fact that you usually use your legs when you're dancing, and if I can only bend or move one of my legs to a certain degree, of course I'm only going to be able to perform such, see, I'm already getting clustered and flustered. I'm only going to be able to perform certain dance moves or perform them to a certain extent, and just the idea of that already has me hurt, confused, wondering what quality of life I'm going to have after this. But the number one thing I do know and I do realize is the fact that I am tired of being in pain. And so it's just a matter of, instead of preparing myself for the ankle replacement, which I thought would be a painful surgery, but it would get me at least close to the life that I had before, I'm now having to mentally prepare myself for going all the way. And the one thing that scares me is The idea of going through the surgery, everything going through, and then 5, 10 years later, somebody coming out saying it's this new injection or this new implant or this new procedure where the ankle fusion is no longer necessary. I know it seems so far-fetched, but I'm like, when you look at how far medical science has come in the past 10 years, it's like, imagine what else they'll be able to do in 5, 10 more years. But I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to hold off my life and wait that long. I'm constantly missing out on memories with the families, memories with friends. It's restricted my ability to work, my ability to get things done around the house in a timely manner according to what I'm used to doing, and I'm just ready to give it up. I'm tired of stressing and crying and worrying about it because, as you all see, I mean, my hair would naturally be matted down because I have 2-strand twists, but normally I would get up, I would fluff them up, you know, loosen them up, hydrate them, things like that to get them a nice shine and all that. But I'm like, lately I haven't been caring. I've been sticking to my hair appointments because I still want my hair to be healthy, but taking the time to make sure everything look perfect, shaving, baby, I ain't been giving a damn about shaving. I ain't gave a damn about putting no sunscreen on, putting no makeup on for sure. Like my brushes, I wash them. These my normal, natural, everyday makeup brushes, my eye brushes. I ain't been doing them. I ain't been using them. I even went through my old makeup bag, my carrying case, and found products that it was like, Torrence, do you know how long it's been since you've been in this particular bag? I usually carry this with me inside my makeup kit because it has all types of stuff, and you can look at this and see this is what's left in here. What? Dental floss that done rubbed off, a compact mirror, these clippers here. I'm about to use these because I done tripped and fell so many times over the past month that y'all know I love keeping me some long nails, honey. I love taking me a picture and be sitting there like, yes, ma'am, okay, ooh. But they are cracked. I'm tired of them, so I'm about to literally, when this camera go off, I'm taking these clippers and I'm clipping them all off. So my next video, the beard will be gone, these nails will be gone because I'm tired of them. But what had me all up in my feelings is a lot of the things that I found that were truly makeup related, because I just consider that beauty and health. Things like my Supergoop Invisible Setting Powder. I'm just not realizing they don't make this anymore. But when I first got like serious about my skincare routine, I made sure I layered my sunscreens. I used to put liquid sunscreen down, put this down on top of it to help mattify, and come to find out they don't even make this no more. I believe I've had this since like 2019, maybe 2020 when my friend James passed away. It used to be SPF 45 and water resistant. Went to go get another one. It's only SPF 35, I think, now, and it's not water resistant, and I don't consider skincare part of my budget, so I didn't mind going to Sephora for that, but they don't even make this anymore, and for sentimental reasons, I'm just going to keep this with me. Another thing, I'm not sure if they make it, but it's been in my bag since then with that powder. This here is the Clinique. I cleaned it off because she was dirty on the outside. She had got scuffs and things on her. Took some alcohol to wipe her off, and it took the Clinique logo right off. I can see where it used to be, but it used to be silver there, and it's not there no more. This is called the Stay Matte Universal Blotting Powder. You probably can't even tell that I've used her. Just by looking at her, you can't see her. I'm wondering if I hold her like this, can you see that slight dip that's inside that powder? I think you probably can there. So I have used her all the time, and I used to always carry her around with this little e.l.f. brush. I don't even know the name of it, but you can see she looked like she scuffed right there because she got that silver on her. That's not even from this brush. That came from this being inside this compact here with this Blotterazzi. Because back then, when I tell you, my oils used to be out of control, it was because I was doing too much with my skincare routine. But the silver from this has wiped off, and I had to take these out and wash it because although I hadn't used them in years, having that little grate in there, having all of this inside this one makeup bag, you can only toss things in and out of the bag so many times before you realize, okay, that old makeup powder that busted open inside the bag, shifted through and got caught up in this. So I had to take all of this stuff out, rewash it, keep it clean. The only thing I was able to get a newer version of, and I don't even see where she at. I don't even see where she disappeared off to. Okay, we have to find it. But I did get a refill of another powder. We'll probably just put that in another video because we're talking too much about this. But when I looked and realized, Torrence, you ain't took some of this stuff out of that bag because you hadn't used it since 2019, honey. You can go ahead, and I was going to throw it away, but no, that's going over in my file cabinet with my memories and my collectibles. Because even if they don't make them anymore, honey, it reminds me of a time when I was trying to learn things. And now that I got a little better, it's like, Torrence, we need to do something that'll make us happy. We need to do something that'll lift our spirits, because thinking about discontinued makeup is hurting my feelings. Thinking about the surgery is hurting my feelings. Thinking about the fact that I can't work the way I want to and make money the way I want to is hurting my feelings. We need to sit back, we need to fall back, and we need to think about things that lift our spirits, because I think the final two straws was one, this here, MAC 224 brush. They make the 224 brush, they don't make them in natural hair anymore. I picked this brush up the other day. I was just in my drawer, just looking around, just having a little time, just going down memory lane. And when I picked this brush up from the ferrule here, the ferrule picked up, but the handle didn't, and they separated. I've since glued them back together because, baby, when I tell you, I almost passed out because I'm like, I can't get this brush again. And this is probably the second one I ever bought. The first one I ever bought, I mistreated it. I didn't realize what I was doing. Bristles started flying all over the place and falling out, but I realized what I was doing wrong and brought this one back. And I think I have at least two other ones that I kept in rotation over there. And it's like, honey, this was the good old days about makeup. I used to be so happy and so ecstatic to play around, and you know what? I need to get back to that, because I can't control the fact that I was injured. I can't control the fact that medical science only has a few options that I don't like, but what I need to focus on is the fact that I still actually have options. Could I get the replacement? Yeah. But do I want to go back in 5 years to do that all over again? Hell no. Do I want to do the fusion? No. But the fusion will get rid of the pain. It may take away some flexibility, but it's like, how much flexibility am I enjoying in the ankle now? And how much have I enjoyed in the past 2 years? So it's a matter of, I won't be able to have the life that I used to have. But I don't have to settle for the one that I have now. I can go for more. It's just a matter of, if I'm being honest, I don't want to sacrifice the movement in my ankle. But it's like, how do you expect to grow? How do you expect to learn if you don't sacrifice, if you don't take risks? I'm just scared shitless. Ain't no point in lying. The pain, I truly believe I can get through. It's the learning how to walk again. Am I going to have a limp when I walk? Am I going to be able to find shoes that are comfortable? Because right now, 99% of the time, I'm wearing flip-flops. Because when my leg swells, the pain that comes with it is ridiculous. And I already wear wide shoes, even on a normal everyday basis. Whether it's flip-flops, regular shoes, I wear a wide. So to know that most times I usually have to buy my shoes online or go to specialty stores to pick them up. On a normal day, imagine after surgery if it's swelling and it's in the middle of the winter. I'm gonna need shoes. I can't step outside in Michigan in the snow and flip-flops. So it's like, how am I find shoes then? It's just everything about anything to do with the surgery brings me down, and it makes it hard to even look toward the future. But I'm like, okay, Torrence, we just did it again, just brought ourselves back down that fast again. So it's okay, what can we do to swing this around, bring ourselves up? First off, you all, You all have been absolutely amazing. I'm not sure if you all can see it on your end, but in case you all haven't noticed, my subscriber number is still slowly but it's creeping up there, but the numbers are still going up, even though I haven't uploaded in well over a month. And I just want to say thank you all for that, because it goes to show you all that you all aren't here just for the content or just for the newest releases and things like that. You're here to support me, because anybody who knows me knows I may buy the newest palette, but am I going to use it as soon as it drops? Probably not, because I got some old stuff that I like, and I love playing with my old makeup. Call me what you want. I collect the new and the old, but to me, I don't care about it being the newest, hottest neutral palette. I use a neutral palette from a decade ago if I still got it and still love it. And it appears that you all like that type of stuff too. So it's like, that is amazing. I'm loving it. And I love how many of you have reached out reached out to me to make sure that I was doing okay behind the scenes. In the description bar below, I will make sure I leave my link tree. I try to leave that on all my pages, because right now I know I have YouTube, I have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. I don't think I have any other social medias, but I'll check them out to see. But I usually leave those in the link tree. And the easiest way to contact me, usually I respond to any and all comments I see in YouTube, but sometimes the app doesn't always notify you of all comments. So if you want a guaranteed I will get the message, you don't have to worry about it, I'm saying that right now the best way to do that is Snapchat. And if you send me a friend request through Snapchat, I promise you I will accept it. The thing is, once I made my links public, I've been receiving a ton of spam requests. People who are trying to sell cars, people trying to sell insurance, people trying to sell followers, people trying to sell all types of naughty things, baby. So, if you all send me a friend request, just make sure you send me a message that says YouTube in it, and I'll automatically accept it, because I know that you all found out about the link through YouTube. So that's all you have to do, is just send me a message that says the word YouTube, and I'll make sure I pick up your request, so that way we can interact with each other. Make sure you're not screenshotting those messages, baby, because y'all know Snapchat will tell us that, baby, if we trying to be personal and talk and stuff, it don't matter if it's just about makeup and stuff. I want to feel as if I could trust you, because you get caught screenshotting, you're going to get blocked. Quick block, sis. What else we going to do? I'm looking around trying to figure out, like, Torrence, you know you got some other stuff to talk about besides that. Oh. The Sephora sale, the holiday sale, baby, I really wish I could have shopped it. It's a whole lot of stuff I want, I need, but my finances is not having it. No, ma'am. The only thing I can recall purchasing recently is the new bundle with Sydney Grace and Mel Thompson. They did a bundle with 20 eyeshadows for $60. If you all know, I absolutely love individual shadows because I love creating my own palettes. Hold on, give me 1 second. Excuse me. If you all know, I absolutely hate a burp, honey. I don't know what it is about them, but burps just disgust me, and the fact that I just did one, but this is uncut, meaning I couldn't get rid of it. But back to what we were talking about. Sydney Grace, Mel Thompson. Mel did a palette, I believe it was April of 2021 or April of 2020, and it was her version of the Natasha Denona's mini retro palette. She did a mini retro, which was itty bitty, and it was 5 pans. Mel decided she was tired of waiting on a larger version of it and created her own large 20 pan palette. Gorgeous. Come around, what is it? This is November 1st. And all of a sudden, Natasha Denona is dropping a 15 pan version. The thing is, that 15 pan version, I was looking at it like $69, gotta buy it in the palette. These 20 individuals from Sydney Grace are all full size and permanent. It was the better deal for me. It was truly the better deal for me. So I'm like, yeah, might not get that Natasha Denona, but the chance to get 20 Sydney Grace shadows for $60, the chance to support Mel Thompson, I put it on the debit card, but honey, something gonna be short this month because I'm sitting back like, you damn sure didn't have that $60, but we swiped the card anyway. What else we got going on? I'm looking around because I'm like, Torrence, you forgetting something. I can't remember exactly what it is. I promise y'all, as soon as I turn this camera off, I'm going to be truly upset because it's like, honey, you know you forgetting something else. You know it was something else you had to mention. Yeah, I'm lost for words right now, honey. I'm not sure exactly what I'm about to say. All I know is it's before 11 a.m. right now. What time do we get? It's November 1st. I get 10:42. And so what we about to do is go ahead and cut this camera off because I know I got something else to say, but I can't remember it. It's just, oh, that's what it is. The one thing, no, the two things that lifted my spirits up the most. First, my baby Rihanna came back with music. The song Lift Me Up is out. I am enjoying it, honey. I don't know why everybody thought it was supposed to be a club hood song. I'm like, this is the song for Black Panther. The main character just passed away since the recording between the first and the second movie. So it's like, y'all know it's supposed to be a slow song, right? Y'all know it's supposed to be an emotional song, right? So I'm feeling myself. And the fact that the song is just called Lift Me Up, because I'm like, Torrence, you have just been down. The thing is, I have to put out a special shout out to my family and friends because they have been such an emotional support through this time. I've been spending so much time with my mother and sister. You all know my brother left for the military. My friend Jessica has been taking me out, making sure I get up and out the house. She like, honey, you're not just about to sit in the house and be bored all day. She took me out for Sweetie's Day. She took me out the day I went to the doctor for the surgery that ended up getting canceled. But when I tell you, I got the biggest, blackest bruise right there on my ankle from when they put that needle in there. I didn't feel nothing for hours. Whatever they use to numb you up, baby, that stuff works. But the bruise that was left afterwards and the pain I feel now when I touch that spot, they said that should be gone by this Friday, and we hope it's so because I can't deal. But the very last thing, I think the thing that excites me the most, and it just, every time I say it out loud, it's like, wait, it is true. You can say it again. I think I already told you all, my bestie is having a baby, and we are too ecstatic. Not only is she having a baby, but she's having the gender that we want, and we are like, like just too geek, honey. If you all know, I call myself being a fairy godmother because I have godchildren. I know I'm a male, but screw being a godfather. I am a fairy godmother because, baby, I'm over the top, I'm gay, and I'm going to be the godparent that's going to help the kids get their makeup done and all that before prom because, baby, we not waiting till they grow to do all of that. They going to be speaking over like, my daddy not going to let me do this. Girl, ain't nobody listening. Come on, we out, we gone. I'm going to be the one that's going to get in trouble because I'm going to be letting my god babies do whatever they want. I'm already calling it. My brothers, sisters, friends, and them already know. They get busted doing something they ain't got no business. They gonna probably call me so I can help get them out of trouble before we come and let you know what really happened. But once she told me about that, I think instantly a whole lot of things in my head instantly went from this some bull crap, we thinking of this to wait. Look at how life is turning around for my family and friends. Everybody seems to be doing so much bigger, so much better. Things that people have prayed and worked hard for, we're finally see come to fruition. And it's like, Torrence, you do not want to let this situation with your leg stop you from achieving your goals and your dreams, because there is a lot that I want to get accomplished. And I'm not the type of person who has those dreams of, oh, I want to retire as a billionaire and I want a house over here and a house over there. Honey, I live a simple and comfortable life. I just want to be able to get up, do me, be happy, be healthy, and not have any issues. Would I love to own a home? Absolutely. Do I need a 10-bedroom, 9-bath? Honey, any house that's too big for me to clean by myself is too much space for me. I promise you, give me personally, a 3-bedroom house, and I'm good. I'm good. If you give me a 2-car garage, I'm good, because baby, I can't afford to drive but one. The idea of paying 2 car notes or insurance on 2 different cars sound weird to me. So it's like, to get in a position where I could actually live a lifestyle like that, I'm okay with that. Would I love to be a millionaire? Absolutely. Would my feelings be hurt if I die only making, say, $1, $2, $3, $4, $500,000 a year? I promise you I won't, because I make it work. I know how to do a budget. I might not be paying attention to my budget right now the way I should, but I promise you if we get up there, we will. So it's like, when I dream of the stars, honey, I'm dreaming of that for my family and friends, or just dreaming to be in a position where I can help them achieve that. I don't need everything in the world. All I want to do, like I said, is be happy, be healthy, and not have to worry about how we're going to get through the next month. And if I can do that with getting my surgery, getting myself back to work, and being self-sufficient where I can work for myself, or I can work for another company to help make ends meet, I'm okay with that. But it seems like the first step to getting that done is going to be, first, turning this camera off. Second, getting rid of this, because although the beard doesn't bother most people, for me personally, it's just, she's not my comfort zone, honey. So we're going to shave her off. We're going to record a tutorial today so we can get that up for Thursday. We're going to upload this video today, and it looks like we're going to make this an uncut video because we're coming up on the half-an-hour mark. I really need to rehydrate my twist because my hair doesn't look bad. Like, honestly, it could go another week. Because I'm like, you can see the definition and all that is still there. It's just, they done picked up some frizz. On camera, you know, 4K just makes everything look either a little better or a little worse than what it normally would be. So I'm going to try to schedule me an appointment this weekend, but we can't get none of that done until we turn this camera off. So I hope you all truly did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, leave me a comment down below letting me know what have you all been up to over the past month. What did you all do for Halloween? Because I did nothing. I sat on the couch. I watched everybody else. I was just tapping on who did what costumes. I think so far for Halloween, my favorites, I know for the men, Diddy did Joker. That was gorgeous to me. And I think my favorite for the women is, oh, let me see. Can't remember. I know Lizzo did several different costumes I liked. I know Chloe Bailey did several that I liked. But I'm not sure who was my favorite for women this year because it just seemed like the women was going all out. But my favorite costume this year was Diddy. I think him and the Joker was cool because you all know I did a Joker like, what's the name before? But I'm like, you know what, Torrence? We about to cut this video off. Ain't no point in looking for that. So, with nothing else, I hope you all remember to practice. I hope you remember to, wait, I done messed it up. That let you know it's been a minute since I did it. So we're going to try it again. Okay. So with nothing else, I hope you all remember to practice, continue to stay blessed, and until next time, goodbye, YouTube.